What is up, everybody? X here, and today I got some Blacklight Retribution gameplay for you guys. This is TDM on heavy metal, using my SMG build and my light build that I've been trying out recently, and just kind of go into a little bit of detail of why I like it, and like some pros of running it and stuff like that, and like what the main goals of trying to accomplish with it, and stuff like that is. But first of all, as you hopefully will notice, that the quality on the video is a lot higher. It's in 1080p. Trying out some different video filters to kind of make it appear a bit better and keeping like the file size down and stuff like that. So let me know what you think of the quality. If it is a lot better than what it is previously to the videos, obviously being 1080p compared to 720, it's going to appear a lot better. But let me know what you think about it, how clear it is, if it looks nice and all that stuff. So with that out of the way, I just wanted to get into my build for my guns and my I'm not going to give specific builds. I'm going to give goals of the build, because I find playing off of what you want to accomplish off the build kind of is better than giving people like a build and saying, here, this is good, play with this kind of thing. So my SMG is based off of accuracy primary and then speed secondary. So main goal was to make it a really good hipfire weapon, and a really good weapon that you can ADS with, and that it doesn't spread a lot while you're ADSing. So essentially, because the SMG is so dominant in CQC combat, or in CQC combat, that makes absolutely no sense, in CQC, it is, I kind of want to extend the range on it a bit. So bumping up that accuracy, even though you will have a bit more recoil because of that, because of the SMG, the way the recoil kind of works out, it really doesn't affect it too much. Just kind of like making it so when you're engaging people at ranges, your bullets are much tighter, and it's like you can keep your shots on target more, because the one downside of the AR obviously is that its recoil is fairly high. So try to get your SMG so that the recoil is manageable, and that primarily that the accuracy is really good, that the recoil doesn't really factor into it that much. Kind of makes it work out a bit more. So just so at ranges, you have better chances of winning gunfights. And if you saw my previous Blacklight video, the 40-0, you'll realize that it's the exact same build I'm using here. And it kind of works at ranges, because I did get some pretty good range kills with it, and even here, I get some pretty good range kills. And it's fairly easy to keep on target. And then also at the hipfire, because the accuracy is good, I can hipfire a lot more, so it makes it faster when engaging people. I don't have to worry about ADSing, I don't have to worry about kind of staying on target more than needs to be, like adjusting my aim even more, so that the ADS is a tighter accuracy. The way it is in the hipfire right now is completely fine. So it's like, it doesn't take too much effort to aim, is kind of what I'm going at right now with this SMG. And then with my build, you'll notice that I'm running 178 health opposed to my usual like 208 to 220 kind of builds. Main reason for that is because my SMG can take out people at close to mid ranges so fast. I kind of want to be able to get within those distances on people really fast, and alternatively get out of engagements with people that I'm not going to win. So because of the higher speed, I'm able to get into position faster, and getting into position faster allows me to obviously have the better chances of winning the gunfights, because I can get my proper positioning, I can get my proper angles and all that stuff, and it works out really well. Main downside to this is that I only have one equipment slot, and yeah, having one equipment slot is really really painful. But I was kind of playing around with it. Actually, the reason I'm running the proxy mine on here is because well, first of all, I forgot to change it when I first put it on, and I was kind of like, oh, proxy mine, that's kind of bad. It's like having like a frag grenade or something might have been better. But then I realized, if I'm holding down an area and there's like 3 entrances in, say there's like 3 entrances in the area, because of my speed and mobility, and I'm probably working the angles and stuff, I could probably cover 2 entrances fine on my own, and then I could just like proxy up the last entrance, and I suddenly, even though I have really low HP and mainly I have really low HP, I can still cover like a decent amount of the map fairly well, even though I'm not really having much equipment at my disposal to use. Because of that, proxy mine kind of blocks off people For one, if they're not paying attention, obviously they're going to run right into it. But then it also serves as, if they blow the proxy mine, I know that they're coming from behind me, so I don't really need to HRV behind there that much, and then I can just kind of HRV in one general direction that I'm looking for the other two exits, and kind of just hold it like that. So it kind of serves as a purpose, as like a warning, as like a safeguard for people that are coming behind me or stuff like that, and it really works out well overall. So I mean, just the overall theme of the build is having a really good damage up close and towards mid-range, and then kind of working on the fact that I have speed, that I can reposition myself well, I can get in and out of places really well, because the SMG is such a high damage gun. I really don't worry, spits out bullets so fast, I don't really need to worry about damage too much, and in turn just focus on the accuracy, that I can get my bullets on target, that I can get bullets at people's heads, because obviously if I'm getting shots at their head, it's gonna, for one thing, the accuracy is really good, so the bullets are gonna like go straight at their head, or a fair bit amount of bullets are gonna go straight at their head. And also, it kind of increases the damage output, because sure, you can have like a high damage gun, but if your spread is really high, you're missing some of those shots, so it kind of works out. And then going for more of a, you gotta be on target to do damage, not really relying on the high damage rounds, but you're relying on better accuracy to take people out. And then obviously the better accuracy kind of translates better over range, because putting on the accuracy attachments will increase your range as well, which is also kind of like a byproduct of going for accuracy. So it kind of works out like that, and that you sort of turn your SMG into a really good, kind of not really good, like really close range weapon, but it kind of works out better over ranges, where you're going to be running into more people with like the heavy assault rifles, the assault rifles, and stuff like that. Because if you're running into someone with a TSMG up close, you're most likely going to lose that battle. But focusing on winning all the other battles outside of that kind of works out overall, so that you're focusing on being more of an all-around SMG user, and just kind of being able to work the positions into your favor and stuff like that. Because you can see here, I can get around the map really fast, and I kind of like the mobility, because I don't like to stay in one spot usually. I mean, sure, I can cover a lot of places really well being in one spot, but for the most part, getting around the map is how you're going to work the spawns and stuff like that. So having the speed means I can get behind people fast, and I can leave when I need to be. I don't really need to worry about people chasing me that much, because I have the higher speed. Since not many people, most people are running about 210 plus, I'd say. So I do have the speed advantage. I can get around places faster. I can outrun them if need be, then run back and shoot them. Especially if I need to reload, being able to sprint out of situations and get behind cover is also really useful. But then again, I do rely on my Magnum secondary, which is also a really good secondary to have, because at mid-ranges, and even really close, the Magnum is amazing. So the ability to one-shot people in the head is really awesome. So just kind of working off that, and the fact that the Magnum is pretty much a two-shot kill for anybody, it really works out. I mean, if you have a decent hand, or a steady hand, you can really take out a lot of people with the Magnum, as I've done before. You don't see it in this video much, unfortunately, but working off that, it works out really well, because you can see here, these people are coming at me because my gun is so accurate. I take them out, I can prox up places, I don't have to worry about people coming and chasing me, and even if I do have to run, if I say I'm out of ammo and everything, but I still have my proxy mine, I can run away and toss the proxy mine behind me, and then they will run right into that. And it just works out really well for just a really defensive, really good offensive. Because here, like, I can run in, see something right over there, and I can run out really fast and just kind of be safe overall. And I don't really have to worry about getting into much confrontation. I can get into places, get out, don't have to worry about people kind of going up on me and chasing me and being a pain around me and stuff like that. And I don't know how that guy got me, because he was looking the other way. But it really works out in terms of just being a good overall movement. I kind of like the lower HP builds a bit more. With the lower HP builds, you can kind of build your guns to be more damaging without having to worry about speed that much, so that you kind of become a glass cannon, sort of. Or a glass shotgun, essentially. You're really good up close, so you can even make a really high damaging SMG and just go for more speed, so that way you are doing a lot of damage up close, but you are very susceptible to damage. But obviously, the good thing about that is that you can close the distance on people. You can work cover well, you can work whatever you need to get in and close the distance on people, and just stuff like that. So hopefully you guys learned a bit of something from this game, or from this commentary. Final score 37-4, obviously not bad at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time.